Greetings everyone, this is me again, Zahra Bizak. So I hope all of you are doing great. It's not so great in Pakistan for the Shias. I just found out from Ghalib Kamal's live stream to which I went late, that Pakistan has enacted or passed another blasphemy law, disrespect against Sahabas. And so it's going to affect the Shias of Pakistan mostly and much, because about the hypocrites, Prophet Muhammad, we were told, had given the names and told Imam Ali who these hypocrites are among the Sahabas of Prophet Muhammad. And so we're in my former religious sect, Shia or Shia, are in trouble again in Pakistan. See? So, showing you, apart from the ayats that where Shias have, religious scholars have explained to us, that where it says your companion is not mad, the Sahabas of Prophet Muhammad say this, or saying that he's mad, and then the two Quran ayats that I know of in Surah Nur, Surah where is it? Surah Najm, your companion is not mad or possessed. And another one is in Surah Takwir, right? I think. So that, and look at the way Allah disrespects these. And this is the height of disrespect towards the believers in Surah Nur ayat. Let me show you. I don't have to now go to Surah Najm to show you, but I will. Okay, maybe no. Your companion. You see, whenever it says Allah is saying your companion is not mad, He's addressing the Sahabas, the companions of Prophet Muhammad, right? So just this. Your companion is not mad or possessed. However it is written, whatever the word is used, the companion is not mad. Okay, Quran ayats, you can see. So this means that the Sahabas themselves were saying, the companions of Prophet Muhammad, and your companion is not mad, not at all mad, and your comrade is, see Surah Takwir 22, and the other one is Surah Najm. So there it could be to the Sahabas, answer to the Sahabas of Prophet Muhammad in Surah Najm, where it could be that your companion is not possessed by, an evil spirit or a jinn, is not possessed. If you're jinn, if you're a Muslim, if you're non-Muslim, then I have to explain like what a jinn is, like possessed by an evil spirit. Yeah. Oh. So this mad or one possessed, you could take the word and mean it in two different ways. And again, it's giving me Surah Takwir ayat, which ayat was, I forgot the number. So let's go to Surah Najm. Even in Surah Najm, now the Shias, they put the Shias in trouble in Pakistan. Again, already killing, genocide of the Shias. And your companion is not at all mad. Surah Takwir ayat 22, your companion Muhammad is not strayed, possessed. Surah Najm ayat 2, let's see. Isn't it your companion is not Matter possessed in Surah Najm also, not Surah Najm. Ayat 2. So this. Your companion has not strayed, nor has he erred. Okay, here it's your companion has not strayed. So they're saying that Prophet Muhammad, the companions at that time were saying, okay, here, isn't it here also? Okay, here it's like this. It's Surah Takwir, it's your companion has not erred. Oh. Well, of course he's erred. He's erred, we're told that he erred in Surah Ahzab by adopting Zaid when he was a pagan. I see, by the Sunnis, yeah. It's the Sunnis. We're not addressing the Shias about this. but, no. So before that, he was a pagan, practicing pagan. He was born a pagan. Jesus Christ, at least in the Quran ayat, we know, even Hazrat Yahya was not born a pagan. But it seems that the Sunnis say that he was born a pagan. Can you believe this? Can you beat it? Can you beat it? Okay, sorry, I'm acting a little funny here. So now we go to, oh yeah, the worst is that Prophet Muhammad has used Allah, and he himself, like you find in the Sunni hadiths, how long, like he's asking people and how long he took and whatnot about Aisha's, the rumor against Aisha on adultery, right? And he's made Aisha cry like anything, and they say that for 1 month he just left her like that, and calling Ali in their hadiths, like the Sunni hadiths, sorry, in your Sunni hadiths, this is mentioned. And so, I mean, I'm surprised at the Sunni reason also, and you've been insulted like anything, your Sahabas, yeah, Mistah. Then I could go to Surah Nur 22 also against Abu Bakr, that poor Abu Bakr, whose daughter he took, 6-year-old, and got married to her 7 or 6-year-old, right? While he was like, and six, I mean, anyways, even if he was like 10 years old or whatever, 12, 15, baligh enough to get married. What do you call that? Old enough, eligible enough to get married. 15 years old. Yeah. Marrying a 6-year-old Aisha, and how he must have made those poor Aisha's parents suffer. By that Surah Asab Ayat 36. Whatever they have decided, Allah and the Messenger, right? You cannot go against it. You have no choice in it, right? तुम लोगों के पास कोई choice नहीं है जो तुम्हारे अल्लाह और आपके रसूलुल्लाह ने डिसाइड किया है आपके लिए. आपके पास क्या choice रहा है? So I was thinking that Abu Bakr and all that, and he was parents have agreed. Why are you blaming? Why is the criticism going on Prophet Muhammad, right? How they trapped Prophet Muhammad, cornered him to marry that 6-year-old daughter. Well, I mean, through the Shia again. So we were told. Oh. And why wouldn't you blame the parents? And then I realized Surah Azab, like he forced Zainab bin Josh against her will, and Imam Muhammad Baqir, and all that Shia commentary I figured it out. That he could have done the same thing. This ayat must have come much earlier when he married Aisha, right? So this, my dear poor Muslims, what you are doing to yourself, this has done to you. This has done to you. So where do we go? Where's the Surah Nur? Oh, so I see a lot. Okay, another thing before we go to Surah Nur, because I'll be so into it and forget. Now the face of Allah, like there's an ayat in Surah Baqarah which says, so Zahir, I got like, I couldn't look, open my eyes and like, how am I supposed to look? Everything is the attribute of Allah. Here I see, right? Apart from man-made things, here, look at the sky. Oh my God, look at space here. And you have to submit your face to Allah. Surah Baqarah is the one. You see this? So, Surah Baqarah, Ayat 112 says, not submit to the face of Allah, but here it says submit your face to Allah. So smiling, like I was like, how should I? And not like you. I can't. I had this intense experience recently. I mean, I'm not an atheist, right? Sorry. So I know the spiritualists and all they say that this is all like oneness, God, divine, divinity, pantheism, they also say the same thing. They must be saying this, meaning the same thing. Yes, on the contrary, whoever submits his face in Islam to Allah, well, not in, is it in Islam? Yes, whoever submits, you see, every time Islam comes, they think it's like that Islam, that one God. Okay, yeah, yes. So, no. You have to be very, take it step by step how it developed. This Islama or no, this Islama word developed into Islam. One worship of one God, right? I cannot, in Suleiman time, Ali being there, so I showed you that. And now we have here funny me. So you see, that's why these poor ex-Muslims, I not even go there because they are very scared of me. Pagal aa gayi. What shall we do? That's why they ignore me. Recently also I felt like that. So people very scared. But you brave people here who coming to Pagal, woman, mad woman, you are coming to. Very, very brave. Thank you for being here. And so you see what I say, and I sometimes act very funny. What happened if I go to Ghalib Kamal? Act funny there. So we should have a funny comedy hour moment. Maybe this go for hour. Why I say hour? And the people will not like this. But if I very covert nonsense, if you criticize me here, I will give it to you. Right? So you behave yourselves. Let me be clown, funny, mad. Look at this. So Surah Baqarah 112 says, yes, on the contrary, whoever submits his face to Allah while being a doer of good. Sahih International. What a tragedy this is. This Islam, I tell you. And then we have that before we obliterate. My goodness, my Shia aunt told me and I was a Shia too, talking to her, that you are not supposed to slap someone on the face because that they're like God. Not God, but like we can't see God with our eyes, we cannot see our face. So it just, oh, there's no similarity to God. Well, that also, yeah, ayat. But Imam Ali does say, but we just say that, the attributes of God, yeah, but we cannot take the attributes to be God. The essence of God, we cannot take as God, right? Oh, sorry. We can the attributes of God we cannot take as God Himself because that blasphemy. And Imam Ali described all that and explained in Najul Balagha, which sermon number I forgot. But sorry, please, sorry, what's happening? And so even the essence of God we cannot know who God really is. Oh, did I show you from Surah Baqarah? What the Imam multilingual Quran, right? Ooh, what's this? So I opened somewhere. It's this small. It's a multilingual Quran. This small font. So I opened somewhere else to read bigger and bigger tab. Little big. Very nice, but the battery, you see, I'm not to find the tab like this anymore. It's out of stock. Every good thing is out of stock. So I want to buy the same one. I not to find it again. It's out of stock. So bad. Oh God! And people not have milk. Children not have milk. Babies in India. So much poverty. You see, and I want to know God and God. So I go against Imam Jafar Sadiq. You're saying, my Imam, even Imam Ali saying that you would go crazy if you try to find out the essence of God. You can never find out. Imam Muhammad Baqir said, observe and examine the creation of Allah. That's its attribute, mean Zahir, like, how you look at that Zahir? I submit my face now, smiling. Ismail, son of Ibrahim. That my friend asked me who is Ismail. I say, Ismail, son of Abraham. You see, observe and examine the creation of Allah. Do not act funny, Zara. Already people are keeping away from you and ignoring you. So, I will act funny. I not care about what people say, right? How I dress, how I talk, how I walk. Do not pry into the being of Allah because no one knows what He is except He. And this taken, Imam Ali has taken from Dua Mashlul, the famous dua, one of the famous duas. Shia, maybe even Bori and Bori Shias have it. And who else has it? We had a teacher in American school. Alawi Shias. Mrs. Alawi. He, when no one liked my poem, it doesn't go in the book, school book, poem book. She tell me, give it to me. Give your poems to me, I will keep it. I have this, what she say? Like workshop, in my workshop. She come. Mrs. Alavi, I remember her, very nice lady, teacher of us. She was in third grade, my teacher. She used to come and teach us something when I was in third grade in Karachi American School. Mrs. Alawi. So I think my, why is she asking? Because my poems are not good. So, but she asked for my poems. I said, why you want to spoil? Like now, I not much comment. Why you want to spoil the live streams of others, ex-Muslims even? But where it absolutely necessary, I comment. So I not give her Mrs. Alavi because at that time I feel no, my poems are not good. Didn't even go into the book. Karachi American School had it used to print a book. Have all the students' poems in it. It was called Oasis. Okay, now he whom none knows what he is, nor how he is, nor where he is, nor in what respect he is, but Dua Mashlul Imam Ali Sasi. And Imam Muhammad al-Baqir says, observe, but don't go into the essence of Allah. Observe and examine. Creation of Allah not taking you. You see? Imam Hussain saying, it only here and there signs of Allah, but not to the true self. Allah. Am I not your, what Allah make you testify to? So we will be working, if you help me, I will be coming here if they don't kill me, suffocating here. I thought I will die today. Every day it is like this. So then I will come, Zahir, submit your face to Allah. And when you have submitted your face to Allah, your face should not be frowning like this. So you know what the Sunnis say? That Prophet Muhammad, it was Prophet Muhammad who frowned in Surah Abasa at a blind man. Now you see these conflicts having, and the Shias not they say that. Shia say it was the Sahaba. Maybe. So now you decide Pakistan. How will you decide? This really like the West, at least the Christians, if they find out that you are, if they open the Quran and read Surah Abasa and you have put he frowned. So for he you have put Prophet Muhammad. What are they? They will run away from this Quran. But if they open the Shia book, below it is the commentary that he frowned, you see? Oh, so now I go to multilingual Quran. I will be coming to Surah Nur, don't worry. Again, I go there. He frowned. You see what and they look at the Shia side. They say, okay, maybe I should come into this religion. Where is it? What number do we have? So, it's very, very serious. Abbas. I hope you understand my English when I talk like this. He frowned and turned his back. One day when the Holy Prophet was in conversation with some of his companions, look how Shias can, even Shia not work it out. Let me see, maybe I'm stupid, low comprehension. One day the Holy Prophet was in conversation with some of his companions, a blind man, Abdullah, B, not in the end, H. Please just correct this. Ibn Ummi Maktoum. We also have Sheikh Maktoum. Here. Ummi Maktoum, who was also poor, came to meet him and learned the Quran. The Holy Prophet received him with kindness and asked him to sit beside him. The Quraysh leaders did not like the interruption, particularly the respect and honor given to him by the Holy Prophet. See, the poor Shias not as say that you make our Prophet you, but now our religion. You give a bad name to Islam. But we are very, very, some of us, no, most of the Shias, but they say Ahmadi Quran translation ayat, for the sake of thy Lord do thou endure patiently. That the ayat coming, but the translation nowhere like this found, like in Ahmadi Quran. Take from London. Maybe someone give to my uncle what. My brother's room. I take it, bring it to Karachi from London. Like Bab Kamal, it's my father's. Oh well, because there we were living. So I just thought it was someone, father, uncle, because they came to him, the blind man. And what would make you know that now you do chori again? You did not ask your father's brother in London. I just take it from my brother's room. It on the shelf. Oh, I feel because in the childhood times, like a father, you know, family we live, like if not going in my uncle's room ever, but outside father's, God knows, I just take it. I not do chori, but I should have asked. Actually, oh yes, very, oh. But that Ahmadi translation, and very organized. I tell you, it have index, it have in contents, index, like how many, where Jesus, you just go back and you just search. Thank God now we have Google searches. Maybe I deprived my uncle. Terrible. My father's brother. Very scared. He frowned and turned. So this you see here, back here, it is not Prophet Muhammad. You may read. Sunnis, correct yourself. Oh, you will tell your mummy. She's now 91 years old. Allah. हसरत रह गई दिल में. ओह, तुम अपनी हसरत कब्र में लेके जाओगी सहरा. Your Sunni Bastaki mummy principal, ex-principal. You not tell, mummy, why you? No, why? But you like everything beautiful, truthful to take to mummy. Yes, but I cannot interfere in her life. How? Yes, now I am. So, mummy, please, why you believe in this? This for my mummy. In memory of Mrs. Munira Gulzar the Great. She was such a great principal. Do not open the Quran and talk about it like this. Well, I'm doing blasphemy every day. Dhammarodham. You're not supposed to open the Quran. So, Mummy, how shall I bring the truth to you? How shall I do it? My principal, I called Mummy after college. I told her. She said yes. She was very, very scared of me in college. She said if, she's very spoiled, pampered by a mother, father. And this, if I do anything, say strictness show, she will leave. That's what she thought. She misunderstood. And she also told me that husband not like father, as if I not know. But I just, so why she think, that I'm spoiled, and if she get angry at me, poor lady, principal. This one will leave college. Every day I go and, oh not, every now and then I go and tell her that Miss, I can't do this. And also this I cannot do. So, but I'm doing it. So my therapist said that every time, old therapist, that every time you say you can't, and you keep doing, well, I try, and so I've reached, but I really can't, I don't do that. You don't say you can't, say you can't, you don't want to do this. I say, no, Mrs. Hassan, I can't live if living is without Mr. Sun. I can't give. I can't give anymore. अभी तुम देखो अपनी ये हसरत तो तुम अपने दिल में लेके जाओगी, अपनी कब्र में लेके जाओगी. I not know how to talk properly. So where now? Oh, so mommy, you see that what Prophet Muhammad did to Aisha. This in memory. I not know whether my mummy is in the grave, but she's not in the grave anymore. That there's someone. So let it be Zahra. If someone wants to desecrate her grave, what are we now left with? Right? Pakistanis. Yeah, Pakistani. Can you take it? So, when my aunt told me that she have a dream that her father's grave is being kicked by young men, like how old? I say, what is this? First you tell me that someone killed your father, my grandfather, gave him a heart attack. Now you're telling me that in a dream they're kicking your father's grave, my maternal grandfather. And what hosla she have, like, so, right? So I have to have the same hosla. Now if they want to go and kick my ex-principal's grave, urinate, as they've said. On my mother's grave now they want to urinate on my, well, so what, Sarah? Didn't mommy, you see, mommy, the principal, she taught me that, yeah, I was thinking, she's very, the Bastakis, this Bastaki family, very good, very nice. You can tell, the principal was like, she was very available, and you could, like go and tell her that, Miss, Madam, why you always get angry at the weaker and then faint? The secretary fainted, complaining in her office against her in the principal's office. After that, she fainted. So, but the very distinct, like we could go and tell her that I never did I ever criticize? No, I was observing because I learned about unconditional love, I think, before joining St. Joseph's College, and when it became very tough for me, to love or not to love the principal, friction happening. And I remember going to how could you go to Miss Mary Taylor's? Because that was third year. Maybe friction happening after 1 year. Oh yeah, friction, because I leave the completely past. I leave the past. Not even card. Only February Valentine's card is sent to Miss Asteria under her door. And then I'm so happy. 1 year passed and no card, nothing. So now I'm available and guiltless now. And I'm worthy. But who could do justice to loving? I mean, the principle, very good. Anyways, but little guilt, go away. So now, second year, yeah, friction happening. I say no. Nay, love, not here. So when friction happening, I'm sitting in the class because I write in my notebook. As I write the notes in class, I was writing up on top of the page. I write unconditional love. I came to the solution: to love the principle or not to love the principle. So you see, I don't think I criticized her, but sometimes I go like, out of balance because one side I see very good lady, woman. Another side I see something fun, strange about her. One time she's like open arms, I go to her house and she's open. She doesn't know who she's going to embrace. This person mad. Miss Desan and tell her. Why not the Miss Desa help her ex-student? Mrs. Munira Gulzar. Watch out. Oh, here she comes. Watch out for she'll chew you up. She become possessed. She become obsessed. And what time has she been calling you Munira? Miss Desa would say. Does she call you in the afternoon? No. Miss Desa taught me discipline, this, that. Once I find out that her mother is there in the afternoon, they sleep. I not call. So, but before that I didn't know. I just called. And now that was separation time. Mr. Sanat want me to call her any time. Even the time when she's at home, it's okay to call. That's different. So anyways, Mrs. Munira Gulzar, I thought was like us, like warmth, open. Our doors, like my grandaunt's doors open. My granddads never tell me that they are busy or anything like that. So I thought that Mrs. Munira Gulzar was like that on one hand. Anyways, when I see the other side of her, the other side of midnight, in the midnight hour, she wants more. Mommy. I see her other side, dark side. Ooh. So okay. Why you lose balance? So I think I need a pill. A sedative. So she was my sedative, my principal. She not know I not the burdener. Because if I tell her, Miss, you are this to me and that, the poor lady, no, she care only for her occupation. Why you criticize? I just observe her then. I just observe her, but some things in her make me shaky. Bring a bomb blast or a firecracker. But overall, I think she was nice actor. No, Zahra. Well, She was, I not to know what the Mrs. Manira Gulzar was. She became a principal. And then, they asked her in the interview, St. Joseph's College, that Miss, now she have daughter-in-laws. So, the interviewer, a student asked her, a senior student at that time, from me, she was senior, what you say in English? She said, Miss, how you treat your daughter-in-laws? Oh my God. So the answer she gave was like, the way I treat you all, you are my daughters. Yeah, she's very, very nice, the principal, Yaya. You not to see Yaya. Yaya was our neighbor, Dr. Yaya. So, and I steal mangoes and all from that tree. Our tree, not good. My great-grandfather, he put the seed and all this, right? Bring the tree, whatever. How you say it? Grow the tree. Kiras, worms, and all this later on. But Dr. Yaya's tree, big, big, Gedian, raw, kata, sour. We take it. Not the mangoes. Mangoes we get from me, but Gedi, sour mango, very good, big, big. And the dog, Alsatian, what do you call it? Barking, barking. And we steal all the, good. Take a stick and have a hook and then pull it, towards our side. Oh, and German, Dr. Yaya, German. We not get wherever I am. So German, very good. Dr. Yaya themselves, our neighbors, they send German. Very good for blood cleaning, I think they say. But I really like German. So enough for me now. What talk? Yeah, we will have this humanitarian, but sorry, you cannot come here and talk with me. Callers, I've still not been able to create that this monologue. This only me. मैं और मेरी तन्हाई अक्सर ये बातें करती है। मम्मी होती तो कैसा होता? मम्मी इस बात पे टोकती, मम्मी इस बात पे रोकती. She wasn't a रोकना type, like stopping and like let's see what I do with her. She not a stopping me. She overindulged me even in college. My principal. Once I put this what I used to in CAS. I have a T-shirt inside or with collar. This council member come and tell me on the ground that you are wearing this and all and not good. It's not allowed. It is not our uniform. So I say, okay, take me to the principal. I'm ready, ever ready. She said, okay. We go to. I get myself more into trouble. Let's see what the principal says. So she take me to we'll go to the principal. We go to the principal's office, and the principal say that what the thing the principal say, like it against the law. Principal not to say. Council member is saying that wearing a T-shirt underneath your uniform against the uniform law, rule. Principal just said that she want to look smart. Finish. What the reason, principal? It is like this, maybe. Maybe like the Sunnis give reason. Council member, mouth shut. Principal just, happy go. They get, she's smiling. She tell the council member that, yeah, she want to, because she want to look smart. The council member want to tell her that the principal, madam, she break a rule. She wear t-shirt. Uniform rule, not that you wear t-shirt underneath your uniform. There and then she just want, oh, she give a reason why I wear this. That I want to look smart. So she not to get angry. See, she not even say next time not wear it. Oh my God, okay. Perhaps even the council member get discussed it with the principal's answer. No, but we all respect the council member, respect the principal. And so we just disperse. Next time I not wear. I say, what is here? In CS, they started CS school. I mean, I wear t-shirt inside. They not say anything against that wearing t-shirt inside or vest inside. But I wear a collar one and a dark navy blue t-shirt that time. That against, and with a collar one, like crocodile t-shirts. So that against the rules. Another, maybe the principal very, very sympathetic towards me. Because she know if she say anything like that, make strict rules, I will leave. Then she get me in third year like anything. Yeah. Now she know I'm not leaving because she's got 2 years extra in college herself, reinstated. Wait, तुम अपनी ख्वाहिश कब्र में, will you take your wish, your yearning, your pining in the grave? Look at this. I mean, this is outrageous. Now we go to. So before I go on and on and on and on about my story, I cut myself short. See, if I take the. What do you Sunnis believe in? Look at this. No. How are you going to go to the principal? I cannot go. Leave it. So, शायद अपनी ख्वाहिश कब्र में ही लेके जाओगी तो प्रिंसिपल को तुम्हें you have to tell her. And the reason, how I reason with her when she tell me, no, it's okay, I will drive home, it's raining like bulls and cows. And the wiper not working properly. What I reason with her. I tell her, what do I have to lose? And what do you have to lose? If I don't get out of your car right now and go in my car and go home. Let my car follow you. She may be thinking, I know what I have to lose. Well, but you don't know, principal, that I already know where your house is from Bachpan, childhood. They tell me this Fikri house, blue color, light blue. She may be thinking, not knowing that I know her house from childhood. And I know when her father even passed away, because my grandaunt then. All that I know. And even Miss Tissa, and I even know that Alcira, your friend, come to your house when on my birthday. It was Eid, 1979. You see. But she think, oh my God, the student will find out where I live and God knows what. But I still, then she say, okay. I say, Miss, what? She said, no, you go in your car. She actually, when she come down, she opened the door, her car door for me and make me sit. She said, no, sit, because it's raining, started to rain. And then I say, Miss, you're not going home like this alone in the car driving home. She said, no, I'll go. And you just go home. Go. I said, no, Miss, what do you have to lose? See, I use very good reason. She not to use very good reason. So, let's see. Look at this. Okay, now let's use logic, reason. Madam, we are coming for you to make you leave this religion. Let's see. Indeed, those who came with falsehood are a group among you. Do not think it bad for you. No. Think, why he not to use the same thing for himself? What does he have to lose? In Surah Azab, against the hypocrites, against those in whose hearts is a disease, against the rumor mongers. Very strict. Find them, seize them. What accursed, wherever they are found, seized, and not like captured only, but then murdered with the terrible murdering. Surah Azab ayat 60 to 61. And this is the way of the Lord, Allah. Sunnat of Allah. Against those, even the hypocrites and those in whose hearts is a disease, not only the rumor mongers in Medina, right? Yathrib. No, believers and Aisha, now it has come. Do not think it is after a month. If you read the Sunni tafsir and you do the calculations, how many months after, how many days after, they tell us. Do not think it bad for you. Rather, it is good for you. For every person among them is what he has earned from the sin, and he took upon himself the greater portion thereof. For him, a group from among you, this also, look at this, right? Your Sahabas, Sunnis, that you have made the law, don't blaspheme against our Sahabas. Now everything is good, 1400 years. But here, and look how he make you stupid. Well, you believers are so bad. Why? When you heard it, and he used Allah, this biggest crime he do, biggest crime Prophet Muhammad do. Now, since I've proven, and maybe you don't get it, still, I will keep coming and showing you that this Quran false Allah is being used. This great Allah, whom he calls the Supreme Creator, made it. You can't even go near his essence. Why, when you heard it, did not the believing men and believing women think good of themselves? Think good of themselves? Or think good of whom? One another? And even Aisha? Think good of Aisha. Oh, and see, this is an obvious falsehood. Baduans ask for forgiveness. No, they're thinking, they're bad thinking, and this. And in Ali Imran, verse 167, what? They're saying, if we knew where the fight, they are lying. If just complete the sentence, the ayat. If we think, there are two ayats, two, what did they say? Translations, two different. If we knew how to fight, or if we thought there was a fight, we would have fought. At least defend yourselves. They are hypocrites. God wanted to distinguish between the Sahabas who were hypocrites with Prophet Muhammad. Why did they who slandered not produce? For it, well, a husband is supposed to do the case. Oh, okay, the slanderer. But now that even the husband doesn't know what he's doing, Prophet Muhammad. Well, you see, there's no against, if the husband thinks his wife, at least from this Quran ayat, now he didn't bring Aisha and himself to court. Who would be a higher judge than him? He's failed as a judge, and yet you have in Surah Nisa Taslima. Like, make him the judge. Make him, I'll show you how terrible. Any person who accuses, not any person. Oh, so any person who accused their spouse yet have no witnesses. Well, Aisha was accused by another person, yes, yet have no witnesses. Let me correct myself. Maybe I made it. Except themselves for it, should offer testimony by swearing 4 times. Wow. Before Allah that he is telling the truth. If he doesn't produce 4 witnesses against Aisha and another woman who accuses their spouse, Prophet Muhammad's spouse. Any person who accused their spouse. Oh, this about their spouse. No, this. Where's that one? Except, wait a minute. Hang up. Sorry, I'm a bit weak in this. Flog those who cast things up to honorable matrons with 80 life. You see, I think an adulterous man may only marry an adulterous woman who associates. Oh, this also. Oh no. Huh? Or one who associates others with Allah. Oh, so adulteresses marry even like an adulteress or one who associates others. Really, I have to study again. Look at this. And those who accuse chaste women and do not. Okay, you see this one, Surah Nur ayat 4. And those who accuse chaste women then do not produce 4 witnesses. Chaste women like Aisha. Lash them. So now, who? Mista with who was the leader who spread the rumor against Aisha? They could not produce 4 witnesses, so lash them with 80 lashes and do not accept from them testimony ever after. But what did Prophet Muhammad do about Aisha? He's waiting, he's calling some people, Sahabas, Ali's coming. Ali tells him the maid knows her better. She's just, she leaves things, forgets this. God knows who told them. You read the hadith in Sunni. Now, when this come, before, you see, and you are so dumb, made dumb, not dumb, you are geniuses, every one of you. But this religion, except for those who repent thereafter, okay, and reform. So, if they repent, oh, sorry, we lied, and we really repent, or the women repents, or what, the one adulteress, or anyways, maybe the adulteress and the rumor, they lie, okay. And those who accuse their wives and have the Sharia people can work this nonsense. It's really not real. It is out of sense, out of reason. And those who accuse their wife, when something is out of reason, not, I have cognitive dissonance on that. Because I like logic, pure, working out maths problem. It's like maths, it's beautiful. I was very interested in maths. And those who accuse their wife, earlier on, O level I get a nightmare. And those who accuse their wives and have no witnesses except themselves. So Prophet Muhammad was not accusing, but he suspected. Now you have in the Sunni Hadith that Prophet Muhammad suspecting Aisha, and look how terrible he is. Yeah? Prophet Muhammad and Aisha, no, Aisha adultery. Excuse me. So we have what? Hadith. Hadith. Excuse me. How Allah defended Aisha, yes, but what happened? Why did Prophet Muhammad doubt? Yeah, doubt and all this. Sahih 2661. Look at this. Now this in your Sunni. And this what the grade? I not to know. Oh, it's very long. How come I not get grade and they can show grades? I don't know how to show the grade here. Okay, let's read this. A little bit. Like I will be skipping. Oh my God, this very, very narrated Aisha herself. Whenever Allah's messenger intended to go on a journey, so what he did, drew lots, and then the arrow came, whatever, Aisha came on Aisha, and then Aisha was taken during a ghazwa. He drew lots amongst us, and lot fell upon me. Okay, the lot fell upon her. I proceeded with him. Whatever happened here, you see, you can read the whole story, but what we are after is how, what was Prophet Muhammad's reaction here? They set the camel moving, okay, while Abdullah bin Ubay bin Salul, after that we returned to Medina. Prophet Muhammad not even calling her like Aisha. I and Mistah bint Ram went out walking. Mistah, yani mother of Mistah, stumbled because of her long dress. And on that she said, let Mistah be ruined, like let her son be ruined. I said, Aisha saying, you are saying a bad word. Look at your own. Now this also Sahaba of Prophet Muhammad, Sahabi, female Sahabi, companion of Prophet Muhammad. Sunnis all, they will agree to it. It's their way. Now, Mistah, the mother saying, May Mistah Birun, this is happening in the lifetime of Prophet. And what is this going on? She said, this should not have even taken place. A prophet. What? Jahalat. This is the time of Jahalat in the Sahabas also. See how it has come about. Oh, Hanada. She said, oh, Hanada, you didn't you hear what they said? Then she told me the rumors of the false accusers. My sickness was aggravated. So she was sick, she was not feeling well, and it was aggravated. And when I returned home, Allah's messenger came to me, and after greeting, he said, how is that girl? How is that? And they put girl in bracket. And she, oh Allah's, now how, what is her reply? I requested him to, okay, doesn't say direct, like in quotation marks. I requested him to allow me to go to my parents. I wanted them to be sure of the news through them. Allah's messenger allowed me. Through them. Allah's messenger allowed me, and I went to my parents and asked my mother, what are the people talking about? She said, oh, my daughter, don't worry much about this matter. By Allah, never is there a charming woman loved. Oh God, you see the reason that Aisha's mother gives. It's like principle, Sunni. Like I want to be, you look smart, but the rule against you, don't worry about it. She wants to look smart. That's really comforting, consoling. Rule dropped. No, no. College rule. You know, she'll, you see, if you follow this kind of a thing, your intelligence will be defeated. Goodness. What do we come up with, really, when we love someone or when we are scared of people? You know, she just wants, she wants to look smart. Let her. And mother is saying, Aisha's mother, don't worry about it, by Allah. Never is there a charming woman loved by her husband who has other wives. but the but the women would forge false news about her. But no, this women, or was it a man? I said, glorified be Allah. Are the people really uh, talking, taking, talking about this matter? The night I kept on weeping and could not sleep till morning. No, this is happening in the lifetime of Prophet Muhammad. I know this Shias will not take this hadith. I don't know. Maybe they will. Anyways, let's have a look at this. Now, the Sunni hadith says, because it's narrated by Aisha and what Aisha has done to Prophet Muhammad. Right? And Surah Tahrim, annoying him. And this. Shias are not going to take this hadith. That night I kept on weeping and could not sleep till morning. I can't read this. In the morning, Allah's messenger called Ali bin Abu Talib, Shia's Imam Ali, first Imam, and Usama bin Zaid, when he saw the divine inspiration delayed. Oh, when is their witness? They weren't even there. I don't know what's this. To counsel them about divorcing his wife. So he's already made up his mind to divorce his wife. That means he believes in the rumor. Oh my goodness. And the Quran ayat, so the Shias will say Sunnis? Please, see what? That Allah's messenger, when it's against the believers, telling them not think good of one. Why didn't you think good of one another? Allah's messenger cannot do this. So, rejected by the Shias, this hadith. Right? Because it goes against. You see, I showed you this earlier on. Where is it? Prophet Muhammad was wrong about. See, this is the Shia method of resolving the problem of the ahadith on Tarif. This is by Sayyid Saeed Akhtar Rizvi with Shia Attitude. You can take I've shown you the book on Shia website. This is the Shia method of resolving the problem of a hadith on tahrif. Anyone studying it with unbiased mind and heart would readily accept it as the only correct solution for such a hadith because it is based on the method formulated by the Prophet and expressed by Imam Jafar Sadiq as follows. And so whatever conforms to the Book of Allah, take it, and whatever is contrary to the Book of Allah, leave it, even if it is our saying or coming from a hadith coming from Aisha or, any Sahaba or any Sahabi or any Ummul Mu'mineen. So what this hadith does, it goes against Prophet Muhammad and Allah. What Allah is saying in the Quran, Surah Nur Ayats. Why did you not think good of each other? Oh no, one another. So when she arrived, oh no, you see? So this is from the reference Al-Hur Amili Wasailo Shia, Volume 2, Kitab Al-Qada, Bab Wajuhi. Okay, sorry, right? Then we go here, back. So this Shias cannot read, but I have to read it because research. I mean, when I was a Shia, I would be really like, what is so shocked? But now, even the Shias have shocked me. Anyways, it doesn't go. And look at the Allah's Messenger's reaction here. Like, while the Quran ayat is saying, and those who accuse their wives, no. Fifth. Oh. And yeah, Quran is saying, if those who accuse their wives, what should they do? This also. And the fifth oath, that the wrath of Allah be upon her. That's it. You just take oaths between husband and wife in the court, even if you take them in Sharia court, not to punish, right? Any one of you. That's what I understood. Maybe I understood wrong. And if not for the favor of Allah upon you and His mercy and dot. Something is missing here. The phrase omitted is estimated to be, you would have been, this, remember I did this ayat 10th in Surah Nur, omission. अभी कुछ missing भी है, omitted in the Quran ayat. Now we go, indeed those who came with falsehood are a group among you. Baba, they're a group among you Muslims, Mu'mineen, Sahaba, Sahabis. Do not think it bad for you. Rather, it is good for you. For every person among them is what he has earned from the sin, and he took upon himself the greater portion thereof. For him is a great punishment. More on the believers. How can Prophet Muhammad doubt on Aisha and want to divorce her, and calling Ali ibn Abu Talib and Osama bin Zayd in that hadith? Why, when you heard it, did not the believing men and believing women think good of themselves? Because Prophet Muhammad and they didn't. So are the Shias to be blamed? The Shias, you see, they see this terrible disrespect. Like, you people are jahil. You have to be taught how to wash your hands, feet. No, I mean, that's ablution, but yeah, and no, eloquence, explain. Why, when you heard it, did not the believing men, Allah, he is using Allah. Also this, so many points to cover. Women think good of themselves, believing men and women, and say this is an obvious falsehood. Even Prophet Muhammad, we are told in the Quran, hadith, Sunni hadith. There's nothing good of Aisha. He wanted to divorce her. So how could it contradict? Your hadith contradict this ayat? You see, if you go with these kind of reasoning, and the hadith is given to you and you just harap it, gulp it, without thinking, where would justice be? Forget your own intellect being defeated, marred, tarnished, gone, corrupted. How would you do justice to other people? Also, look at that. So we can establish justice. You haven't come near that. It doesn't give you the chance. Why did they who slandered not produce for it 4 witnesses? Oh, so let's see Shia side of this. And when they do not produce the witnesses, then it is they, in the sight of Allah, who are the liars. Allah is calling these believers liars, believing men and women. So if the Shias now, what can they do? They're just showing you this from Imam Ali, Prophet Muhammad, Allah. And if it had not been for the favor of Allah upon you and His all of you would have been ruined, punished, this, that. It goes on like this. And what you lied about, you would be grievous chastisement, what you indulged in, when you received it with your tongues and said with your mouths, that of which you. So, you see the history from the Quran ayat doesn't spare the believers. That believers are also being like shown how terrible they are, how terrible. I mean, this not even the disbelievers did at that time against Aisha. What the believers did. Can you believe this? Can you beat this? History, Quran ayats. This is not Sirat of Prophet Muhammad. Quran ayats have not left the believers. How terrible, how terrible. At least the disbelievers didn't do this. Your Sahabas have done it, your Sahabis have done it. Whoever talked about it without thinking good of themselves, what does that mean? Or good of the other, each other, not your own selves. Oh, but the self is. You see, the self, how could we think good of ourselves? For even Hazrat Yusuf says, no, Hazrat Yunus, no, Hazrat Yusuf says, yes, where is it? If God had not had mercy on me, the soul is prone to evil or inclined. The soul is prone to evil. Logically, it not to make a sense to disrespect so badly, put them down, the believers, and say, what you have done. The soul is prone to evil. Had God not had mercy on me? Surah Yusuf ayat. So you see, you have to. Nor do I even Hazrat Yusuf is saying that I cannot absolve my own self, because I would have done it when Zulaikha was attacking me, seducing him. He would have gone for Zulaikha. The soul is certainly prone to evil unless my Lord do bestow His mercy. Khatam shud, what problem all this here and there going in Quran ayats, blaming believers. Oh God, if you have not mercy on me, then, but what it say here, I not understand. It's putting the believers down. Why you not this, that? Because God, because you see, we are bad. Unless God have mercy, so you are educating us. Why did they who slandered not produce? Because, this mean that, yes, this mean that, this ayat here mean, Surah Nur ayat, it mean that the law was there about four witnesses, producing four witnesses even. It had come before this event, adultery, rumor against Aisha. Why? Makes me really. Okay, let's calm down. Anger. Why are you so sad, Zahra, for the Muslims? And angry at this Prophet Muhammad. Why did not they bring for it four witnesses? Let's see what the Shia say about this. Why did you not bring believers, Sahabis, against al Mu'mineen? Oh, because Surah Tahrim, this like going on. What you would call this? Surah 24. Where is it? I already forget. Surah Nur, Ayat 13. Oh, don't tell me go up. Yes. See commentary for verse 11. Oh my God, okay. Refers to Abu Bakr. 22nd refers to Abu Bakr, father of Aisha, and Mista is. No. And particular incident. Why she asked you not to put. She fell asleep. No, you're not giving me direct. Please tell me what this. Why did not the believing men and the believing women, when you heard it, think well of their own people and say this is an evident falsehood? Why did that was 12? 13. Why did they not bring forth witnesses of it? Now, Sunnis, are you going to read that hadith? Why did Prophet Muhammad not ask for 4 witnesses? But as they have not brought witnesses, they are liars before Allah. Your own Sahabas and Sahabis. This emanation of scandalous news and gossip is widespread social evil. In modern times, it is carried out through books and magazines for thorough purification. Where are you people? Shias even going. People may think it is an insignificant matter, but it was very grave in the sight of Allah. Very grave, but think not that bad for you, very good for you. Damage a person's character or reputation. You are not addressing. Mista was a Sahabi. The law had come. So I can't find it in this Shia. Wait a minute. Particular incident referred to here occurred on. We know that. Yes, but they have to say it. Hijrah and all. And then she lost her necklace. It was dark. In the meantime, the march ordered and she fell asleep. Next morning, she was found by Safwan, who had been left behind to pick up anything inadvertently left behind. He put her on his camel and brought her, leading the camel on foot. This episode furnished some malicious enemies of the Holy Prophet from among you people, Surah Nur, particularly the hypocrites. Munafiqeen, Munafiqun, Sahabas and Sahabis, with an opportunity to raise a scandalous storm in order to hurt the feelings of the Holy Prophet. But what happened to Aisha? The ringleader among them was the chief. No, you address this point. People may think okay, and then it goes to Abu Bakr because his cousin was given ample means by Allah. He used to support verse 22. Then it goes to verse 20. That's why I'm saying no one is going to tell you, no Shia even. I'm correcting Shias about this ayat. Why did they not bring 4 witnesses of it? Shia's not. Shia, why they don't want to look at the hadith, Sunni hadith? But then there's a space. There's this terrible vacuum. Why did Prophet Muhammad say, okay, let's bring 4 witnesses? What's the Shia take on hadith? And then why did they not bring 4 witnesses? Why didn't the Prophet bring 4 witnesses? Ask them to. Why are you blaming the Sahabas and Sahabis of that time group? Isn't it Rasulullah's responsibility? It's his wife. And were it not for Allah's grace upon you and his, when you received it with your tongues and spoke with your mouths, what you had no knowledge of, you had no knowledge of it, and you deemed it an easy matter while with Allah. So, you see, the Shias have not provided proper Like, where have they taken this hadith from to explain all this? Like, from which hadith? This part, particularly this part. So, why didn't the Prophet? Now they've left it. The ringleader among them was the chief Medina. You have left a very important point here. So it's missing. They're not telling us that the Prophet said, okay, bring 4 witnesses. So I have to rely on the Sunni Hadith. Even though it's against the Quran ayat, some of it, parts of it. Said the Barira. So Prophet Muhammad has called Osama bin Zaid and Ali ibn Abu Talib when he saw the divine inspiration delayed about Aisha. And why would the divine inspiration even, he's waiting for a divine inspiration, when already the law is there, called for 4 witnesses? In case adultery case, and forget it. Forget it. Right? Drop this religion. So where should I go now? Where was I going? Now look at this before we obliterate faces. These 4 people, someone. No, I'm a little bit. I need to get out of this. Sorry, because I'll sound arrogant now. Leave it. Forget it. No 4 witnesses are brought. No. Oh yes, I was going to Surah Nisa. Make him a judge. How can they make him a judge? And then when they find no resistance in themselves, Surah Nisa 50:65. Again, thanks to Dr. David Wood for reminding us of this ayat. Yes, you have to submit completely with full submission to Prophet Muhammad's decision. But no, by your Lord, they will not truly believe. So why is God calling them believers in Surah Nur? For believing women and what nonsense have you done? You've lied, those who did it. And there's a group among yourself, hypocrites. And now he's saying to the believing, until they make you, O Muhammad, judge, they will not be. No. Now he's telling these people, Ahle Kitab, I think that's why Dr. David Wood must have brought out this. Jews and Christians also, and the polytheists maybe also. We have not sent any messenger unless he was to be obeyed in accordance with Allah's permission. If they had come to you and sought forgiveness from Allah whenever they harmed themselves, nafs, harming the self, and the messenger had prayed for forgiveness for them, they would have found that Allah is ever. Those are the ones whom Allah knows what their hearts contain. So shun them and reprove them. What? Like admonish them. Scold them. How will it be? How admonish? No, gently do it. As Surah Fussilat ayat bringing in. How will it be when some disastrous? Who is he talking about here? Whenever someone tells them, come to what Allah has sent down and to the messenger, you will see hypocrites barring the way for you. He's the greatest hypocrite. Have you not informed information from Allah is trusted more than your eye vision? Those who claim that they believe in what has been sent down to you and what has sent down before you, they want to seek judgment from arrogant leaders. And so they are ordered to disbelieve in it. Satan wants to lead them far astray. Yeah, these are the This is about the Kitab people, Jews and Christians. Back to Surah Nisa, same Surah, 65 ayat. But no, by your Lord, they will not believe. Are they crazy to submit, make you a judge? You see now? How I tell you to drop it. Not I don't want to sound arrogant, but I care. Like I would care for my principal because of her. God blessed me with a beautiful lady and Sunni. She was. And so when you're blessed, feels like heaven, pass it on. Who sang it? When you're blessed, feels like heaven, pass it on. Now, sorry, her great name not coming, the great singer. What's her name? I forgot. So wouldn't you want to bless others and bring the truth to others so that we can establish justice finally? Finally, one day. Try. Thank you for not killing me, keeping me safe. Judge consent. Oh, make you, O Muhammad, meaning. You meaning, in bracket, the ayat not mention Muhammad. Make you a judge concerning that over which they dispute among themselves, and then find within themselves no discomfort from what you have judged, and submit in full submission. This is like submitting to God, full submission. This is like shirk. Ooh, so this another why Dr. Wood brought this up, the ayat then. I'm a searcher, you see. You cannot stop me, even when once, as a Shia even, you cannot stop, like I as a Shia, when I was a Shia, you could not stop me from searching. My mother, my great mother, very lenient and all this, and I'm a searcher, you see. She gave me the freedom to serve. And we Shias, we were given the freedom to do our research on our religion. But they think that we will come back to this religion. But I didn't know. They didn't tell me that they would kill us if we leave this religion. But we can leave it. And I could have kept quiet, my mouth shut, and tell no one. Right? But I thought, no, I have to help, risk my life, this, that, Even if I have bad family, brother come and kill me. The Madman Show. Welcome. This is the Mad Woman Show. Like, I should have changed my name. Oh, so welcome. Nice to see you here. Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. Thank you for being here. So you see this happening? Taslima. This like you have this part, what he, God in him one, Prophet Muhammad. And you really don't want to go on his Sunnis, especially you. No, both of you, Shias and Sunnis also. Both. Especially. Now, what the law in Pakistan have you brought out, you stupid? How he's made you stupid. It is so sad. Now, I not have time. No, I have time to care. No, but I call you stupid because this make you stupid. Now I slap you, not on the face. Let us submit our face to Allah. Maybe this ayat coming from the polytheists. You understand the madman show, sir? What is happening here? What tragedy with the Muslims? Oh, my goodness. Terrible. Reason? What has happened to you people? And Ironically, Quran is saying use your intellect. Otherwise, God put abomination on you. Ritz. Nijis you become if you don't use your intellect. Remember that ayat I showed? God put, and you are the worst livestock. They become worse because they don't understand, because they don't use their intellect. Like that. So working out that ayat where they become worse than livestock people. Because they don't understand, because they don't use their reason. That's why they're blind, dumb, deaf. All right? Now you see what he do. This tragedy, great. How many people I've seen suffering in Pakistan, right? When I was depressed, I couldn't help. And then the Christians at me because that because of their Christian mestiza. From all sides I get it. And I see my people suffering. Beggars on the street. And there's Dr. Fo, what has she done? We need her. We need Mother, when I find out about Mother Teresa, about Sister Gertrude in Darul Sakon. Where are you Shias? Okay, we have Habib family orphanage in Karachi. I know about. Trustworthy, good. The Habib family, they go there. It's Kunanti, I know. I was told by my friend when she go to visit her friend orphan in the Habib orphanage, Karachi, she tell me Sakun auntie was there, Sakun Habib. Gokul, married to Habib family, long time. So this very nice, they come, they check, they meet. What the, how many people suffering? No. And your intellect in court, in terrible, and on the streets. We can't take a beggar out from the street. Give homeless person, give home. And you are on this blasphemy against 1400. You have people on the street. Ma'am, my channel. Yes, yes, I know. Very good. The Madman Show. People still come there? Because I don't think anyone would want to spoil their reputation. Right? Your channel. I will check your channel if I remember after this. Please come. Thank you very much for the invitation, The Madman Show. I will check your channel and surely I will see. Let me from this just go to your channel because later on I forget. Okay. Can we, what is this? What is this about your channel? Can you tell me a little bit about your channel? What is it about? You've gone mad. Really, you know, Khalil Gibran's When I Become a Madman. I don't think your channel will be very, How I Became a Madman. Poets.org we will go to. Thank you, Australian website is also there. Has given this. You asked me how I became a madman. It happened thus one day long before many gods were born. I woke from a deep sleep and found all my masks were stolen. Ma'am, link please. Oh, about this? Okay, on this? Let me see. No, no, no. Oh, and look where I'm taking the link from, the screencast. Very good. Now I bring it here with no copyrights infringement. Thank you for, yeah, I should share the links here. No copyrights infringement. So, thank you, the Madman Show. So, go back, where is it? Intended. No copyrights infringement. Okay, so here, one day long before, continuing, Khalil Gibran's prologue, How I Became a Madman, prologue. I woke from a deep sleep and found all my masks were stolen. The 7 masks I have fashioned and worn in 7 lives. I ran maskless through the crowded streets, shouting, "Thieves, thieves, the cursed thieves." Men and women laughed at me, and some ran to their houses in fear of me. And when I reached the marketplace, a youth standing on a housetop cried, "He is a madman." I looked up to behold him. The sun kissed my own naked face for the first time. For the first time, the sun kissed my own naked face, and my soul was inflamed with love for the sun. And I wanted my masks no more. And as if in a trance, I cried, "Blessed, blessed are the thieves who stole my masks." Thus I became a man. And I found both freedom and safety in my madness. The freedom of loneliness and the safety from being understood. For those who understand us, enslave something in us. Very good, because I also think, why people not understand each other, me, people's problems. So this is very good for me. It slapped me, hit me hard. You not need to go thinking why people are not understanding. Where Solomon said, Robert Schuller, Pastor Robert Schuller write a book. What God asked Solomon, "What do you want? I'll give it to you." He said, "Oh God, I want an understanding heart." That's what Dr. Robert Schuller wrote about the Bible verse, not discerning mind. That really touched me. He translate the Bible verse as not a discerning mind, but the understanding heart. You see, for those who understand us, enslave something in us. Never rely on people to understand, otherwise you'll be enslaved. But let me not be too proud of my safety. Even a thief in a jail is safe from another thief. So don't jail yourself. You're not thinking that this mask thing, freedom, is of loneliness. But still, not to be enchained by it. Unchained. Be free. Oh, never rely on people to understand you. What I was trying to do was to have the understanding heart to make this, I thought, a better world. But no. I think the Khalil Gibran is right. There can never be a better world. No one. Don't try to understand it. Even when I try to understand the Quran and my religion, what happened? I was still no. I want to understand this. I want to understand this. I want to go to the root. I couldn't. I couldn't. Even understanding a little bit why Hazrat Khizr killed. Let's say, for example, killed that boy. I wanted to understand that why Shaitan did this against God, the mighty, the supreme creator. Why did he go so stupid? Why did he show his arrogance? Think, still, like, I couldn't understand it deeply. And even if I tried to understand Imam Hussein's, let's say, Imam Hussein's sacrifice, still not enough. And no, I'm not able to express. I think I've lost it. No, understanding something like understand this word's meaning, yet I I couldn't be it. To understand something like how beautiful is it? How great is it? How great is it to go to God through the beloved Rasulullah? Let's say if I understand, oh yes, this ayat has come, it means that follow me, Allah will love you. And your ego will go and this and that through Rasulullah. Follow me. If you love Allah, follow me, Allah will love you. So how great is it contemplating on that before long time in London? How great is it to go to Allah through Prophet Muhammad, his beloved, rather than directly some Sunni Muslims or Muslims say Quran only Muslims or God knows what kind of Muslims they are. Right? To go directly to Allah through the methods He has given us, but not through wasila. And maybe that the wasila is the greatest way to go to Allah, the most greatest. So no ego, but still I'm not getting there. I'm not getting there. I'm not getting to Allah. I'm not getting even connected. I lost the connection with Allah. क्या मैं आपसे you mean to say StreamYard link? क्या मैं आपसे बात कर सकता हूँ, मैम? Sorry about that, brother, sir. वो StreamYard नहीं हो रहा है. वो मैंने अभी तक सेटअप नहीं किया है. मैं डायरेक्टली यूट्यूब से आती हूँ. I come directly, so I don't have the caller StreamYard link to send you. This is the problem. So I'm, otherwise, I wanted to make a question and answer, but I thought, oh yes, any questions, anything you'd like to say? Like, I want to make a live stream on question, like, not only just talk. Okay, no problem. Sorry. So the thing is that I know it's a problem because you will not be able to come here and speak. Now we need speaker. Now I really need a StreamYard link thing to send, so people could talk here. Like I want to make also understanding cultures, different religions. Bring your problems here. Maybe I cannot solve, but maybe you yourself, as you talk, and even talk on your channel, you will come out with some solution one day. So may I ask you, like, are you a Muslim? Are you ex-Muslim? What is your channel about? Oh, sorry, I didn't understand you when you said, ma'am, StreamYard link. Oh, stream. This is the post. This is what I was reading. I apologize greatly sometimes, ma'am. This really bad how I am. No, I'm Hindu. Oh, okay. Now we have some problems in India. Very terrible problems. Can you help me? So how to help those people in India, right? Much poverty, they don't have milk for their babies. In the living in tents there. What are the gods doing? Right? So this terrible for me. Although thank you, the good part of India is Hinduism is that they allow now atheism. I'm online, please join. Oh, you are online on your channel. No, thanks. Not right now. Uh, I'm quite tired. I won't be able to. Oh, so let me just check here. Oh, you've started. This is multitasking you can do. Uh, I'm. I don't see you live here. Whose channel are you live on, Mad Manjul? Sorry, I don't see you. I'm online. Please join. Online? Where? Sorry, I don't see you online. On YouTube? Where are you online? Madman Show, sorry. Can't join you wherever you are online. I don't know where you are online. Thank you for the invitation, though. Okay, now this I need to address here. And how many, like people with problems? You did not tell me, like Hindu in India, a lot of work. We need to do a lot of this. We need, what do you call it, social workers. We need to help reach out. I'm here, I'm like, sorry, you know, people don't have milk, food, basic necessities in this heat. I don't know how hot it is in India in some parts. And they live in tents without fans, without electricity, out in the villages. Where is God? And here I am. Life has gone on. I am really very sorry. Like, I really feel very guilty. So when I was in Pakistan, I wanted to tell those people who have, don't have much, that you are very, very strong. And to look at your, like, if we can't solve, if I can't reach out to you with money, help, like homeless, give you a house, provide for you, money meaning provide food for your children, all this, and medicine and things. No, oh God, how can I tell you? Now, what can we do in this way, in this such a condition? You are very strong, needless, like God. And I don't know how your children grow up. But recently, Imran Khan's this saying that, people, our children are growing up stunted because they do not get that nourishment, khorak, food, proper nutritions. Very hard for me to talk about other people, at least because the helplessness, at least when I talk about myself, it's easier that this is happening to me and I record. But talking about other people, it's like complete helplessness. and feeling guilty, guilty, guilty. I wish I was like Sister Gertrude, who was in Karachi, Darul Sakoon. She had, and or Mother Teresa. So it's a bit difficult, and this guilt also, So the rich people, we wealthy people, we are needy, more like more poor, because we need a lot of things we have to depend on. Makeup, oh my, hair, this, that, But you people are very, look at your strength, needless, very strong. So, we are the needy, the poor, we are the weak, right? 10,000 beds. What was that movie? Arthur, Dean Martin's song. And Dean Martin. Movie 10,000 bedrooms. If I was rich. Let me show you this. Money is a problem. It is a problem. And once you are really dependent, money is a problem. Song. I just want to show you the lyrics. Sometimes I'm madman sure I make this mistake. Sorry, I'm quite weak. Lyrics. Money is a problem. A problem only the rich can comprehend. If money is a problem, I wish I had a couple of problems to spend. If I just had a little bit of time to spare, I could form a society for the protection of the poor, unhappy millionaires. Yes, money is a problem. A Texan begins to learn it when he's 2. Money gets you in a spot just once you start without, and you cannot buy another person's heart with it. So how come that then them that has it hates to part with it? Yeah, because money is a problem, because there's opposite. You see, problems. Yes, this is what we have done to ourselves. We have made life so complicated. And this is the thing. We think that money can solve, but it becomes another problem, obstacle. And how stupid we are. You see, this the mind does. Einstein has said, if you solve the problem, money is the problem. We are the problem. But say the word, and I'll gladly trade problems with you. You would like that? If I were a millionaire? If you were a millionaire, maybe I should be in a hotel. Yeah. And I'd buy me a couple of yachts real quick and keep one as a spare. And I would have a maid coming here, nurse. Okay, I give her another room, big mansion. If I had a lot of loot, If you had a lot of loot, well, I'd find me a tailor to whip me up a platinum striped suit. He who steals my purse steals trash, the wise men say, but that's 'cause wise men ain't got nothing anyway. Money and like perfume, this, that, nice clean water, not destroy my hair falling. I would have put a nice something, what do you call that? I keep forgetting. Now I'm getting more and more insane. Words are not coming. Words don't come easy to me. How can I find a way to make you Oh, so now, this I finished. I have to go. Fine. Yeah. Oh, and all this very, very rich, expensive, sorry. So you see, I just want to live like one. Yeah, millionaire. Money is a problem. And any millionaire will tell you it's true. Boo! And any millionaire will tell you it's true. Really? No. If you are poor, big problems, big fish eating small fish, right? We all get eaten, small fish, and dependent on others' financial help. We are enslaved. Very, very bad. On one hand, grateful. On the other hand, enslaved, indebted. So you see big problems. Poverty stricken. Oh God. No, spirituality hasn't helped. Come to reality, Zahra. You see, I see these videos. I mean, no, it doesn't help India. All these gods and goddesses, plus me. I'm the lovesick goddess. Lovesick. Gharib al-Ghurba. That's Imam Raza. Like a poor, very poor in another land. Gharib al-Ghurba. So, no. See, money is very important. Health also. But money most important. Oh, yes. So, sir, sorry. Anyone else with any questions? So this Ghalib Kamal, sir, let me show you my, right, Pakistan passes law to punish blasphemy law. अच्छा, पाकिस्तान में शिया के खिलाफ नया ब्लास्फेमी लॉ आया है. नया ब्लास्फेमी लॉ आया है. ये शिया के खिलाफ क्यों है? You see this problem here. If you read the Quran, look. All this. Surah Nur I showed you now. Where are we going to? Surah Al Imran, verse 164 or 168? Okay, 1:7. Indeed, Allah done the believers a great favor. 179. God knows where Allah is not to leave the believers. Huh? Oh. Allah is not to leave the believers in state you are in unless He separates the impure from the pure. Yeah. And they said, where is the... So, look at this. Fight in the name of God, or in the cause of God, or at least defend what? I tell you, no true God, when you have to, back to Surah Baqarah, I hope and that He might make evident those who are hypocrites from among the Sahabas. Excuse me, right? Please, Sunnis, try to understand and see, understand. What Khalid Gibran said. For it was said to them, come fight in the way of Allah, or at least defend. They said, if we had known battle. Now, two translations. If we but knew that there would be, or if we knew fighting, where's the other one? I don't know. But I've seen the other translation of this ayat. If we knew how to fight. They said, we knew fighting. If we knew fighting, okay, let's just take this word by word here. Certainly we would have followed you if we knew fighting, or if we knew there was a fight, or if we knew fighting. Oh, you see? So Allah want to distinguish that He make evident. Now, it's not Shia's fault, is it? That Imam Ali was told the names of the hypocrites, Sahabas, there. What are hypocrites? I don't want to talk about what are hypocrites. Like they're very nice with Rasulullah on the face. What are hypocrites? Like very nice on your face, but they cut the roots of religion. You know, whatever you have, they cut your roots from the roots. They want to pull out and finish you completely from the roots. So it's not, well, Sunnis don't want to go there. Battle of Jamal, Nahirwan, Battle of Nahirwan, Battle of Siffin. See, this dark will not go there, but the problem Shias have is that the Imam Ali has put them in more problem. And Rasulullah too, and this Quran too. And we will sacrifice our lives. We not care. We are believers for the sake of thy Lord. Do thou endure patiently. Like that. What else is there? Oh, before we obliterate your faces. So look, before we... How does Allah... I tell you this not true, Allah. Shia Sunnis, come here. Please. I mean, you know, oh, what if, how are you calling, what if His Highness here? Oh, how are you going to talk to His Highness Agha? I just say like that, Oh, you who were brought the book, believe in what we have been sending down, sincerely verifying what is with you before we obliterate faces. So turn them upon their backs, literally hind parts, or curse them as we curse the Sabbath Sahabas. You are against the Sabbath Sahabas. These are not over. The Sabbath Sahabas broke the Sabbath, so they become Sabbath breakers. And the command of Allah has to be true, come true. Now, this can't be true, God obliterating faces. It's gone straight on the faces. Another ayat says, like above the neck strike. Another ayat says, strike their necks when you meet them. God knows. And very fingertips. But here we are told obliterate faces. Now it's on the faces completely. And you know these Jews, Ahl Kitab and Christians, what if there are some Christians who have submitted their will? But okay, but what if they don't accept Islam? Like if you mention about Christian, let me show you something very great here. Among Christians, when they hear Quran, cry. They cry. Tears come out. Somewhere in Quran. Surah Maida, I knew it. 83. When they listen to that which hath been revealed unto the messengers, thou seest their eyes overflow with tears because of their so they recognize. But what if they fight them until they pay the jizya? You will surely find the most intense of the people in animosity toward the believers to be the Jews. No, dentist. He was working in his home. My mother take us in childhood in London. He was near our house. The Jewish lady, his wife, tell my mother, will you be my friend? And she make my mother sit with her in the kitchen, at the kitchen table. Nice. Yeah. She said, I know you are from the Middle East and all this. No. You will surely find the most intense of the people in animosity with Jews. And then you say, oh, go to that time. No, this general. And those who associate others with them. And you will find the nearest of them in affection to the believers, those who say, oh, my Mistisa and all this. We are Christians, my teacher. That is because among them are priests and monks. Oh, and because they are not arrogant. But what happened in Surah Tawbah at 29? Or no, that's about the jizya. Yeah. And what about the monks and the priests who take money? That is because among them are priests and monks. And because they are not arrogant. Okay, some priests, but God, you are not very clear. So obliterate their faces. And go to Surah Baqarah, ayat 112. I forgot. I'll go there. Before here, Surah Tawbah, ayat 32 maybe. They take money. They use this religion. They wish to extinguish Allah's light. Some of them, not all. So there are some good verses and there are some bad verses against them. And it is He who sent His messenger with guidance and a religion of truth, manifested over all the religion, although they who associate others with Allah dislike it. O you have believed, indeed, many of the scholars and the monks devour the wealth of people unjustly and avert them from the way of Allah. Many. Many? O you believe, indeed, many. Yeah. You see the word kathiran, many of the rabbis and the monks surely eat the wealth. 34 of Surah Tawbah. And there, and what else do they do in falsehood and hinder from the way of Allah and those who so hinder from the way of Allah? My God, if you reach Surah Muhammad, when you meet them in battle, strike their necks, God knows what, and bind them tightly after you have struck their necks, because they hamper from the way of Allah. They hinder people from the way of Allah, and those who hoard the gold. Here, hoard the gold and silver and do not spend it in the way of Allah. Give them tidings of a punishment painful. Right now, I'm in pain, yes. Christians are not, they know Jesus Christ helping. The day when it will be heated in the fire, hell, and seared therewith will be the foreheads and the flanks and the backs. This is what you hoarded for yourself. So we have this thing about not hoarding. Even if my mother keep jewelry, my father say, we have to take something out. You cannot keep it. That only you wear on weddings. If you have a jewelry set, we have this Shia thing of giving some money out every year on it. And you have to use it, like if you don't use it even if you use it, you have to take out money for it. So this, and Surah Maida Ayat 82, you will show, no, we are Christians, that is because among them are priests and monks. Now, maybe not the rabbis, priests there are, Qasi, very good priests and monks. Monks also. Oh, but you are not allowed to be a monk, huh? Muslims? Monasticism is haram in Islam. But Hazrat Yahya was. No, sir. That is for that among them are priests and monks, and they do not wax proud. They are not arrogant. So Jews and the polytheists are arrogant also, and their leaders. And when they hear what has been revealed to the messenger, you see their eyes overflowing with tears because of what they have recognized of the truth. And so my teacher, Ms. Disa, she said most of her Muslim friends are Shias, and she's half Shia and half Catholic. Because of what they have recognized of the truth. What if this, you can't say you are half Shia and half, but still, before we obliterate your faces, they say, our Lord, we have believed. Oh, now they have believed. So register us among the witnesses. These Christians have believed. But you see how he bring it? Like the monks, even the monks are not arrogant, they're very humble Christians. Priests, very humble. What else is there? And Allah rewarded them, put them in gardens beneath the river. He rewarded them for what they said, with gardens beneath which rivers flow. Sorry, aren't we now, right now, when we die, Judgment Day, or you just put that, I thought only the martyrs go directly to the garden beneath it, wherein they abide eternally. But there's Christians say we have a purgatory right now. Then on Judgment Day, you're not to go directly to the garden. Only martyrs can go after being killed or die. Go to straight. We have Kabar Azab. Even the believers have the punishment of the grave. My goodness, you can't go directly there. So Allah rewarded them for these words with gardens beneath which maybe later on coming after purgatory. I mean, they're not Christians anymore, but the Christian way, even the Muslims think there is a, right now we are not in heaven, right? We are somewhere. Maybe we are in heaven, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I have to check this. So keep it open and not sure. So they went to heaven. Then Judgment Day will come and then they will be called. Come from heaven. But aren't we supposed to pass by the Sirate, that bridge, Surah Maryam ayat? Huh? There's no one that will not go through it, the hell. We have to pass by it. Is it Surah Maryam ayat 92? Which 90? None which heavens are brought to burst, the earth split asunder, crumble that you say that that's the none hell. Everyone will go through hell. Everyone will pass through it. Will pass over it or through it. I've shown you the problems in Quran words also. Ayat. You see, it did not make sense. 71. There is none of you who will not pass over it. Not through it. But Shia, what? How you over? Okay, let's see. Passing over it. Wariduha. And there is none of you except he will come to it. There is not one of you but shall pass by him. So maybe later on they got this paradise, but they had to pass through. They have to pass through it. Muslims pass through it. Believers pass through it. This hell. Surah Maryam ayat. Did you see it? If it's not focusing, sorry. I'm just now 71. This is the hell that you pass through. Over or through, pass through it. Some translators have put pass through it. This is oh God. Very, very scary. What else? So please, obliterate Surah Baqarah. Yes, Bala, on the contrary. Yes, whoever man, not, yes, each one submits. Let's take the Shia translation perhaps. Each one submits in his face to Allah. Each one to Allah. And he is a good doer. So for him is his reward with his Lord. And no fear on them will be, and not they will grieve. Yes. No. What the Bala mean? Rather, Dr. T.B. Irving, rather anyone who commits his person peacefully to Allah and is acting kindly will receive his earnings from his Lord. No fear shall come upon them, nor will they grieve. Be said. Let's see more translated. This is Surah Baqarah at 112. You see? None has any special claim upon reward from Allah. Whoever submits himself complete. None has any special claim upon reward from Allah. Believers, whoever submits himself completely to the obedience of Allah. No, this Abul Ala Mududi, and does good will find his reward with his Lord. No fear shall. They don't know how to put it, how to put bala here, some of them. This word, you know, when the Lord said, "Am I not your Lord?" in the other Quran ayat, what did you say? Testifying. Bala. Sahih International has put yes. Word by word, the Quran translation has put yes in English. Abul Alam Ardudi, no, this time. Dr. T.B. Irving, rather, anyone. Oh, you can't say, am I not your Lord? Yes. And someone has put nay. Nay. Bala. Man, whoever submits aslama, his face to Allah. And he is a doer of good, not sinning. No, this not make you Muslim. I mean, this make you Muslim, but maybe even polities may say this, that they may do this, right? To their gods, Audia, worship, they worship. So, this very, very wide connotation, meaning it have. Now they submit their faces. You see? Submit his face to Allah. And there's a one who gives. There are people who give for the face of Allah. So now when you submit your face to Allah, how you see it zahir? You just smile. And no, but the point here, that one I'll do later, coming to zahir and all this. But here, obliterate your face. How can a true Allah, huh? The eyes, the face, wajh, yeah. Maybe they submitted in their own religion to Allah or their guru, like we find recently through Hindus. I find out, right? Study Hinduism. Not study in the sense that I go to a Hindu. Thank God for the social media. It makes distance. I can go to India over there virtually. Like that. So you see what has happened here. Oh, can you tell me if a true God will be obliterating their faces, Surah? I keep forgetting this because it is so terrible. I can't remember the ayat number. And in which, yes, Surah Nisa. I don't want to remember the ayat number, Surah Al Imran. See, I forgot it. Oh, here it is. Surah Nisa ayat 47. Like it is so traumatizing. Sometimes we forget the traumatizing incident in our life. Just the mind. I wish I could forget my whole life. What is there to remember? So there's we Allah saying before we obliterate faces. Please see this. Another thing is that those who bar Surah Muhammad, making it correct, it doesn't say meet in battle with them. Another really which Allah is going to, please think about this. I don't know how to tell you, bring it to you. Those who disbelieve and avert people. So I've tried to use this word and tell you earlier on, much earlier. The ayat is saying they turn away. They don't, even the word by word in English translation is those who disbelieve and turn away from the way of Allah. And some translators have put, Allah has caused the works of those who disbelieve and hinder people from the way of Allah. Abul Alam Udud. Sahih International, you see, hinder people from the way of Allah. Some people have, translators have put it this way, Muslim translators. Now, and those attained in faith did righteous, the condition right, God will. That's because those who disbelieve follow falsehood, and those who believe follow the truth from their Lord. Thus does Allah present to the people their comparisons. Then we have 4. So when you meet those who disbelieve, strike necks until, here it's strike necks. There in that other Surah Tawbah ayat, I think, strike necks, and or Surah Anam ayat, or Surah Anfal ayat. Strike above their necks and until you have, the very to the very fingertips. You see, it doesn't say battle. When you meet the disbelievers in battle, but maybe you just, so when you meet those who disbelieve, strike necks until you started the war, because it doesn't say battle, and then until the war lays down its burden. And what have you done next? When you have inflicted slaughter upon them, then secure their bonds, like tight. Terrible. And you know where is that? I thought it was in Surah Muhammad. Your intestines, God knows what will happen to your intestines also. Quran in hell. What will God do to your intestines? Verily in the cattle to give you drink with it. No. There are certain lessons. No. That your intestines will be torn apart. Something like this. Let me see. Please tell me. So there another one. There was a like God does this. No. Will be torn apart. A true God will never do something like this. He will keep your face. This is not. Ripped apart intestines. I can't find that verse. They're not giving it to me. They're also very scared. Molecules and the bones will be disintegrated and will make all atoms. And wow, it's Surah Yas. Oh, it's from Shia. Sayyid Abdul Hussein Das Ghaib Shirazi. Oh my God. O assembly of jinn and men, if you are able to pass through the regions, this is the ayat I was looking for, thank you. Regions, and how they're reaching the Lord of the Arsh, fighting among themselves. God scared. O assembly of jinn and men, if you are able to pass through the regions of heavens and the earth, then pass through. You cannot pass through but with authority. So of course you need authority, right? By the will of Allah, permission of Allah. Surah, now I have to complete that. 55:33. So I will come back because I've done some weird things here in between. Surah Rahman, O company of jinn and men, if you have the power to go beyond the bounds of the heavens and the earth, go beyond them. Yet you will not be unable to go beyond them. Yet you will be unable to go beyond them, for that requires infinite power. What is the word here, last word used? Except by authority, right? So how you pass authority? Sultanan? Let me see Quran.com. Made easy. Quran made easy. Meaning of word given you. Sultan by authority. Now whose authority do you have? Why got that scared here? Taking you to my notes. Huh? Where is it? Tawheed destroyed through logical deduction. Surah. Indeed, Allah does not forgive association with Him, fabricated tremendous sin. Then we go to that highlighted. Surah 17, ayat 42. Say, if there were other gods along with Him, as they say, then they would have sought a way to the possessor of the throne. You see? But here in Surah Rahman, another verse, I must come back to this. Here, this is what I wanted to find. O company of jinn and mankind, if you are able to pass beyond the regions of the heavens and the earth, then pass. You will not pass except by authority. So I'm going to my teenage, maybe 11, less than teenage years. Over the ocean, under the sky. No, under the sky. Well, under the sky, over the ocean. No. Under the ocean, over the sky, I fly like an eagle and sing like a nightingale. As happy as I can be, but I don't know the reason. So this is for my teacher wanted it, my poem, Mrs. Alavi. So I found out that Alavis were Shias. It says Irene Alavi in Karachi American School. Alavis were Shias. Alavis. Shia Alavis. Alavis. Anatolian. 12. Okay. I'll look at this. This is for me. Alavis. 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 Sect of Shia Islam. Oh, Khomeini did. What is Alavism? Alavism is a cultural religious movement. Turkey, elements of Shia. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, the Madman Show, for inviting me. Sorry, cannot come there. Wherever you are online, could not join you. Apologize. God bless you. But God bless you, your family members, your country, your people, your loved ones, everyone, your friends. Did I say that? God bless you much always. Thank you so much for being here, brother, the Madman Show, and sir. Now I go, and maybe I come back because tomorrow is Sunday. So holiday, very good. Thank you for the likes. Let's see. Have a wonderful, all of you. Have a wonderful, beautiful day, always increasing in beauty and wonder. And please see that you do justice and do justice to yourself first. Take the first step. Be courageous and leave Islam. Thank you so much.